Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
I'm trying not to cross the line. I'm
and three he learned a word. Said I want you to watch for an hour while I go down yonder and pray. But who's that riding down the river, little sail? Who's that riding down the river, little sail? Who's that riding down the river, little wrote the book on the seven seas?
You would have heard it in the bikes, I think, Dad.
No, just put your feet down. I know that you were riding on gravel.
Ah.
They just did that road.
Hey, Mike. One word to describe the road we were just on.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. It was the best.
There we go.
Best bike ride I've had probably 20 years.
Yep. Yep, this road definitely stands out.
That was the best road I've been on in probably 20 years.
When I'm looking out the window, baby, and I'm staring out my back and front door. Did you ever have the feeling, baby, that you've been here before? When you drive your motorcycle, baby, and you drive around your graveyard world. Did you ever have the feeling, baby, that you've been here before? I ain't lying. I ain't jiving. I ain't a signified. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hey, dear, what's this place called? Heiner View State Park? And that's Nutso 101 right there. Jumping right off that. No thanks. Wow.
Get that guy sore.
I did. I've never seen a. I haven't seen a view. Well, kind of Adirondacks, but they're not this vast or massive. Yeah, because the Adirondacks has that endless view of mountains, but these are, the cuts are deeper, the peaks seem to be higher.
This has.
The peaks are higher.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
Incredible.
Yep.
memory of rainy afternoons, swingy Harlem tunes, motor trips and burning lips and burning toast and prunes.
How lovely it was. Thanks for the memory of candlelight and wine, castles on the Rhine, the Parthenon,
and moments on the Hudson River line.
how lovely it was.
Many's the time that we feasted,
And many's the time that we fasted.
oh well, it was swell while it lasted. We did have fun and no harm done. So thanks for the memory of crap games on the floor,
Nights in Singapore, you might have been a headache, but you never were a bore.
I thank you so much.
Thanks for the memory of China's funny walls, transatlantic calls,
That weekend at Niagara when we hardly saw the falls.
how lovely that was.
Thank you.
Thanks for the memory of lunch from 12 to 4, sunburn at the shore, that pair of gay pajamas that you bought and never wore.
Say, by the way, what did happen to those pajamas? Huh?
Letters with sweet little secrets that couldn't be put in a day wire.
Too bad it all had to go haywire. That's life, I guess. I love your dress.
Do you?
It's pretty.
Thanks for the memory of faults that you forgave, rainbows on a wave.
And stockings in the basin when a fellow needs a shave. I thank you so much.
Thanks for the memory of gardens at Versailles,
And beef and kidney pie.
the night you worked and then came home with lipstick on your tie.
How lovely that was.
Huh?
For the memory of lingerie with lace.
Yes, and Pilsner by the case. And how I jumped the day you trumped my one and only ace.
How lovely that was.
We said goodbye with a highball.
Then I got as high as a steeple.
Did you?
But we were intelligent people.
No tears, no fuss.
Hooray for us.
Strictly entre nous. Darling, how are you?
And how are all those little dreams that never did come true?
Awfully glad I met you.
Cheerio and toodaloo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you again. Good to see your face again. Good to see you. On the suitcase.
Well, that little lead-in kind of addresses where I'm going with the comments this year on this year's 2014 ride. You know, there's a lot involved with this. Rides to me used to be all about finding those secluded roads, because that's all I ever wanted to ride. I hate traffic, I hate highways, and just finding a road where there were no other cars and nothing but hills and views. That to me is what riding's always been about. And it's been somewhat elusive when you live in a metropolitan area to you have to sometimes ride an hour just to get to a road like that. So we took a chance and decided to go down to Pennsylvania, and we more than succeeded with that ride goal, by the way, which was again the best riding roads. Along the way, something happened that just struck me as what riding was really about. And that had to do with camaraderie and friendships that go along with riding. There has always been, for people who rode motorcycles or motorbikes or anything, a sense of kinship. Um, I mean, look at you ride down the road and you hold your arm out and wave to every, 1,000 guys that you pass at a time. That's always been there, and it certainly was there on this road. Every time you stopped, anybody who knew you were riding, even those who weren't riding themselves, would come over and talk to you. But it went beyond that this time in a couple of ways for me. Number one, I'm an extremely fortunate person. My two sons, who are also my best friends, are more than willing to spend time with not only the old guy, but the old guy and his friends. That's not always an easy thing to do. We slow people down from maybe what they want to do. But I've been really, really lucky, and this has just been phenomenal time for me riding with these two guys and seeing that. But it also went a little further than that because on this trip, my good friend Mike, who I've known for most of my life, and we started riding 48 years ago. And I still remember that we used to talk about once you start riding, you'll never stop. And certainly in our cases, that's been the case. So 48 years ago, Mike and I were riding around with some other people, but we were on Honda 50s, Honda 90s, 160s, Yamaha 100s, Yamaha 180s, and all of that came to the front for me on this particular trip. Um, the fact that there was just so much friendship and understanding. I mean, the two sons didn't even get Zach, two sons, Josh and Zach didn't even get upset when the old guy here got lost on the map and we made a couple wrong turns that cost us 8 or 15 miles or something like that. If you really want to get a sense for what Mike and I experienced, because I do believe we were at the true groundbreaking level of motorcycle riding in the United States on those bikes, because it became a mass experience. Just go to YouTube and just seek out the Hondells, HONDELLS, singing Little Honda or the Beach Boys Little Honda, and you'll get some videos of not only them singing that song, but the TV commercials were on at the time, and the freedom that it just gave to all of us back then, I'm sure is a sense now. So anyway, that's my long-winded add-on here to what this ride was. It more than exceeded my expectation ever for the quality of the roads, and I thank Pennsylvania for being like that. Just phenomenal. And the second part, though, really brought to me, as I said, what the rides really are about. And it has to do with all the experiences from getting pulled over. Josh got pulled over because he had an earbud in. You got to be kidding me. It just pulled them all together. So hopefully you'll be able to sense some of that from the videos X put together. And hope you enjoy.
Well, hey guys, as a follow-up to my father's commentary, I wanted to talk a little bit about what this recent motorcycle trip meant to me, and I just wanted to thank you all for the great experience we had hitting those roads together.
It's always incredible to be able to spend time with such amazing people like yourselves, and hitting the road is just something that really doesn't compare to anything else. And when you think about what you all mean to me, and the experience we shared down in the hills and streams and valleys in Pennsylvania, it's incredible. Dad, thank you so much for planning this wonderful trip. You're not only my best friend, but you've always been there to guide me through life, and continue to teach me and guide me. And I respect and love you very much. And Zach, stronger, smarter, and much more laid back than people with a little more life experience that typically rely on time to control everything and dictate everything in their lives. And Mike, such a great guy. It's incredible to have you as a friend, and to be able to experience this ride with you as well. I think that you prove not only to myself and my brother, but most importantly my dad, that friendship and relationships move through the test of time and are the most important things. So as you hear Neil Young playing in the background, it's such a great song, and he talks about a cinnamon girl, and that nothing's really going to get in his way from having a great time, and he's going to make it, and he's not going to get another chance. And I think we have a girl, and that nothing's really going to get in his way from having a great time, and he's going to make it, and he's not going to get another chance. And I think we have limited chances to experience what we all do together, so I thought that the song was appropriate. But there's something about getting on an iron horse and hitting the open road, grabbing a map, going to places you've never been, stopping at local bars, shooting pool, playing songs that you want, and really just enjoying the time together. It's times that they go by really too fast. So truly grateful to be able to share this experience with you guys. And there's also something to be said about doing shots at a place called Gunners. So I won't forget that. But all in all, great trip. Great trip. And if I only knew and appreciated what it's like to get on a motorcycle and do what we did back when I was 16 and first started riding, it's probably a good thing, because I would have dropped out of high school and started a motorcycle gang and convinced you guys to join me. But all in all, such a great trip, and I know we got many more to come. So thank you for sharing it, and look forward to many more.